Chris Mannix of Sports Illustrated is back here. It's NBA Finals week, don't you know? Joining us here on the program. Good to see you, Chris.
What's happening, Rich?
Are you in the Boston area, the greater Boston area?
I am. I just touched down from Saudi Arabia, of all places, this past weekend for the heavyweight boxing stuff out there. And I'm back and in finals mode once again.
Okay. So I was going to ask you what the general sense of things are in that town, but you'd know the general sense of what's going on in Riyadh more than Boston, Massachusetts. That's basically what you're saying to
well,
me,
it'll be about a week since the Celtics have played. And look, there's obviously excitement and certainly some cautious optimism right now about the status of Kristaps Porzingis, who is the big question mark, for the Celtics. It'll be about 5 weeks since the injury to Porzingis happened. And, he's back, he's practicing, and I think the Celtics are going to have at least one hard practice this week before they get into kind of the finals motions at practice, if you will. And if he's ready to go, that's a game changer for the Celtics because he's so instrumental in what they do on both ends.
So what's the best guess here on his readiness for Thursday night, Chris?
I think he's going to be fine. Like, it's an educated guess, and I think he's going to be ready to go back into that starting lineup and be the Kristaps Porzingis that he used to be. I don't know if he would have played in that Indiana series if it had gotten a little bit more challenging, if it had gone deeper. But, the Celtics privately have been optimistic about what they've seen from Porzingis over the last few days to a week. And, I think Joe Mazzulla said just the other day that he went through all the Celtics went through in practice. And look, that's a significant injury, no question. But 5 weeks is a good amount of time to have to rest an injury like that. So, I think they're going to get the very best of Porzingis in the start of the series.
So what's your opinion on the matchup? Like, how are the Celtics going to handle Luka here?
Well, look, you have to look back on how they played the Mavericks in the 2 games they played in the regular season, which went very well for Boston. They won one game by 9 points. They won another game by 28 points. I believe in the second game, Porzingis didn't play. The Celtics are equipped to be as good defensively as any team in the league is against Porzingis. I would imagine Jaylen Brown gets a lot of the early reps on Porzingis. Jaylen obviously has good size. He's a very good defensive player. And at some point, I'm sure you're going to see Drew Holiday take a turn. We've seen Drew Holiday defend anyone from point guards to power forwards during this season. So he will get some reps on Luka. And you've got Derek White there as well, who can also take turns. So the Celtics, they've got 2, all defensive team guys in Holiday and White, and they've got a very good, very big wing defender in Jaylen Brown. None of that guarantees are going to stop Luka Doncic, and I think Joe Mazzulla said that this week. You're not going to stop Luka or Kyrie Irving, but if they can make one or both of them inefficient, they're going to give themselves a great chance to win these games.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.